Hi grade 11s, welcome to this video. I will be doing a mechanical assembly of a spur gear with you today. We are drawing to scale 1:1, the sectional front view and a left view. Once again, you have the exploded view, the exploded isometric, then you are given the left and front view of each component. So on the left, we are looking at the drawing from this side and you can see the nut, the washer, and the bracket, one part of the bracket, and you will definitely be seeing some of this pulley and only the end part of the threads of the shaft when it's inside of the bracket. So I will start by drawing my bracket because it fully shows. Then I will draw my nut and washer, then my gear. I'll put my paper there so that I can start with my center lines. Then for our bracket, we're only going to be seeing the outer circle, and these other circles will be hidden by the washer and the nut. So you're going to see half of this, which is diameter 42, just 21. Then going down is 81. In this bottom part of the bracket, it is 82 millimeters long, which half is 51 on each side. Then it goes up by 15. There. Then we want to make sure that we have a nice tangent there. Then the width is 6 millimeters, 3 on each side. And then once we have that, how big is the washer? The washer is 30. So that circle that I didn't complete, I will now complete it. I just didn't complete it because I didn't check how big the washer was. So I am completing it now. And then immediately here we have a washer. Wait, let me complete the bracket. 7 millimeters going up. There. And then any other thing, any hidden detail, we do not show because it's not required. From here, we are going to draw the washer at 15, radius 15. And then we have the nut, which is 1.5 times 16. It gives us 24. So now that we have 24, open 12. millimeters. Twenty-four. Then we will show the nut itself using 30 degrees. So you want to show 3 sides of it. So I'm just first going to start by constructing. Look at me drawing at the wrong point. Once we are done, then we can now start outlining. Then there is the nut, and we just need to draw the threads of the shaft. So we will start by 16. So we will start by 16. Mm, 16 there. Trying to place my stencil very far. There's 16. Then for the threads it's 0.1 times 16, which is 1.6. Then we say 16 minus 1.6 minus 1.6 so that we can get a full circle. 12.8, divide that by 2, 6.4. So we're going to draw an inner circle for the diameter of 6.4. Diameter of 6.4. Then there are your threads. From here we can now start drawing the gear. That's the only thing that is left. And then with the gear, you have the biggest circle at diameter 118. Then the circle where it's the center of the teeth, which is 1110. Then we have this. So we are showing 1, 2, 3 circles because the circle that is diameter 42 is already this one that is on the bracket. So we're going to start with 1110. 118 is 59. Remember, they are all behind the bracket. And then 1110 divided by 2, 5. There. And then 82, 41. Immediately, I'm going to add my cutting plane. Oops, I added the arrow on the wrong side. I'm going to start again, add my arrow, label it AA. Remember, this is given. You just need to copy it down. And then, what else am I missing? Because we're just looking at the left up until this piece. So everything seems to be there. I'm going to move on now to the sectional front view. I'm going to, as you know, I will always start with the shaft because everything else will fit into it. So I'm going to start with the shaft at 104, and I'm going to start marking these dimensions on. So the shaft is 104. Then we have 14, but we also have 79. So I'm going to mark 14, and then I'm going to go to the same point and mark 79, and the remainder should just be the 14, 79, and then this part from this side to this side is diameter 22 right there. So that means 11 on each side. I'm just going to draw. Doesn't know it. Let's go. It's missing. Okay. So I'm just going to draw a line, a straight line from where I mark 79 so that I can be able to measure my 11 on each side. Where 14 ends, and this is where the shaft will end. So 11 is from there all the way to there. This is 11. Then this side 16. So I'm just going to project the 16 that we measured in the front view, I mean in the left view, and bring it to the front view. I'm supposed to take it all the way. There, that is where the shaft is going to be ending. And then you can now start drawing. So we have this bracket so that we can see the top parts of it. They are going through the shaft. So this piece is going through to the shaft, which is 42, because if you align it, it will align perfectly with this circle. So from here to here, 42, then we are still going 89 down. So all these things we can now project from the left view. So I'm projecting this bottom part as well as this part here and this part right here where the rib starts. Oh, this pencil hasn't been working. I'm busy projecting. Oh gosh. So I'm projecting here and I am projecting also here. So that is our thing. Then we can see that it has, the first one is a thickness of 22, the other one is a thickness of 16. And the total overall length from here to here is 22 plus 33 plus 16, which gives you 71. And that is directly in the middle. 71 divided by 2 is 35.5. Just the radius or curve. Then our shaft is, we are focused on the 79. 39.5, because that is where we are working. We are focused on the 79 because we already know that here only goes the nut and the washer because of the threads there. So we are only focused on this part of the shaft when we are looking at this part. When we are looking at this part right here. So we're going to measure half of 79, which is 39.5. So we can start putting our point in. 39.5 is between 39 and 40. So I'm going to come from this side and get my center. We'll just draw a center line. I don't think you're required to, but I'm just going to draw it. And then I'm going to start getting my 33. 33 divided by 2, 16.5. 16.5. This 33 is where our gear is going to go. And then 22 from there, you measure 22. Then you measure, what is it? 22, then you measure 16 from where 33 ends. I just need to double check my drawing here because now as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing threads. I don't know if you're seeing those threads. Let me zoom in on the bracket. That means this actually does start somewhere there. It does start somewhere on the shaft, 6 millimeters actually from the shaft. We are going to get 22. So I need to disregard everything I've said before. Everything I've said before, throw it out of the window. We are starting again. So from here, I'm going to go from the shaft. I'm going to go 6 millimeters out. Then from there, from the 6, 22 in, then I just start measuring these dimensions as they are. I should have looked at the hidden details, but I didn't think they were important. So another lesson to you, always look at the hidden details. They might actually help you. So 6 millimeters in, then from that 6, 22, 33, 16, 22, 33, then 16 millimeters. 16 millimeters. So that means from here That is where my bracket will be starting. Remember, we won't cut the shaft. So I'm just going to draw one half of the line on each side. Then our 22 ends here. Once again, on each side. Then where is the 16? The 16 here, 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 there. Outline the top. And then with regards to the bottom, let's have a look. The bottom, we are going to have this part, and then the rib is there as well. So from here, you're going to tuck in to show that from this point, from where the 6 started, you're going to measure 12 millimeters to the other side. And that is the 12 that we are going to bring all the way down. There's the first side, and then 16, we're also going to go 12 in. We're also going to take it all the way down. And then we will now get our bottom part, which is 139. It is 139. So for me to get that top, that 129, I already have half here. The 41 is here, which is this 41. Then I have 12, then 15 plus 22, which is these two. It's 37. So from where I measure 12, I'm going to measure 37. I'm going to measure 37 from here, which is where everything ends. I'm going to draw a construction line going down. Then from this line, so from this line, which is this part here, I'm then going to measure 139 going across. That's 3 by 140. Then I mark my 139. Once I have that, I can just easily draw the bottom part of the bottom line. It ends here. And then from there, it's 22 on each side. We are going in by 22 millimeters. Then we're going to go up. Then I join the two. So I've just drawn the outline of the bracket. That's all I drew. Then what's missing is the rib, and you can see that the rib starts from here going here. So all I have to do is join these two. So we have the little frame. Bracket. There it is. Then what in hidden detail now will be shown. So we have these little holes that are 12. So we're going to ensure that we show them, and the distance from the center is, what is it? It is from center to center, it's 1 1. I'm just going to be using the 22, 11 on each side, which is half of 22. 11 on each side. From there, 11. From here as well, 11. Then there is your center line. Then you're going to go 6 6 on each side to get the top part. Six, 6, and then from the bottom going up, we are told that it's 5. You're going to measure 5 to get to that part. And then the smaller hole, it's shown on this side to be 6. So 3 millimeters on each side. You're just going to start by rolling the first top part of the hole. And I'm just going to finish off the holes by gluing the top part. Like that. And then yeah, so these holes are this part three. And then the bracket looks like it's complete. Yes, looks like it's complete. Then inside the brackets, you can see that from the exploded view, we have the bushes that are going to go into each bracket. And on the first side of the bracket, we have the first bush coming here. The second bush is going through to fit in there perfectly in that circle that is 28, which is the same size as the bush. You can see the bush has a length or a height of diameter 28 and thickness of 16. So on this side, it's going to fit through all the way. So that means I'm just going to make sure that I fill that 28 first. And then 14 on each side. 15, this is 14. Then I'm going to darken that area. Goes there, goes there. There as well. And the so the bush will be there. There's your bush, there's your bush, there as well, and there. So there is where the bush will go. Now I can start sectioning my bracket and the bush. So for the bracket, I'm gonna go a little bit bigger with 5 millimeters. I'll use a 0.3 pencil. So there's the hatching of the rocket. You can see I didn't hatch the rig. Then we're moving on to the hatching of the bush. So we use the 2 millimeter guide. There is the rocket as well as the two bushes. From there we can draw our, what is it, the gear. The gear, as you can see, it has, it's established that it is in the middle of these two parts, and then it's there. So that means it's going in there. And the dimension 33 and this dimension 33 just confirms that as well. So we will get started. It has the overall diameter of 118. So that means using just the construction circle. Going to go back this side and just get those diameters because we didn't draw them. I didn't draw them. So in construction, I'm just going over in very light line. So I'm going to need those extremely light. Then we are going to start projecting. We're going to project this one, the outer one. Because we know that it's meant to be 33. The space is 33. Going to fit into the space. Now let us have a look here. We have 25, 43 minus 25 because we want to find the space. Just circle at 42. 33 minus 25 is 8. That means you're going to go 8 meters in. Eight millimeters in. Then from there, we're going to go straight up and down inside. Straight up and down. We have our 22, which is this part. Then because we have our this part that is not going to be hatched because of the the teeth of the gears. So we're going to outline that 8 millimeters, which is this center line here, because 1110 minus 118 minus 1110 gives you 8. So this is the 8. You can even align it if you are not sure. So you're projecting from the other side and get where the teeth are. And then you can see that we have a little curve here. Oh, this was 22, so we're supposed to then leave out 25 minus 22, that would be 30. So 30 millimeters in, that is where our ear is supposed to end. So it is here. But this side, we can't outline it yet because we need to draw the curve. So this part is out, still using it. Now just darken this line. And then we will get our first point first. This part that we also will not be touching, which is this one right here. So it is going to be what, 14, and then it is the same length as this. So from 22, we are going to measure 14 millimeters inwards. That's where 14 is. Then we project this circle. Hmm. 14 was here. Not it the So since we will not be hatching it, might as well outline it because it's now showing. It's fully showing. It was now in green detail, but now we can see it. So there it is. Then we have the curve that is 3 millimeters. And we're going to measure 3 on each side. I'm going to draw a little square so that we know where our curve will be. And here, you can use a stencil, you can use your compass, it's up to you. 3 millimeters is too small. my 3 millimeters. I'm going to place it here. I'm going to make sure that it's within this box. Okay, I need to take out my lid. Very small, so you wanna sort of take your time there. Then where the 3 ended on this side, I'm going to repeat what I just did there at the bottom. That. Then just like that, you can just join the curve and the line. So that's it. We still have the shaft cutting through here. The shaft is still passing through there. So we have where we will be hatching, and then because this will now be an empty space, we will not be hatching it. So we will not be hatching this piece, but we will definitely be hatching in here. So I'm going to go with my can use my 5 again in the opposite direction. So there is the gear and the sectioning of the spur gear. Then we can can complete what is it called? This, we can complete it. And we still need to draw the key. So I'm going to measure 2 millimeters down. You can see. We can complete the shaft at the end and measure 2 so that we can get the shaft. This square is 14 by 14. So let's just complete the shaft first. So 0.5. So 14 plus 14 divided by 3 is 7. So 7 millimeters because it is a square. My shaft. And then just to double check, where did I measure 14? 14 was measured on the side. So that is a square on a shaft. Then we need to show the key, which is 21. As you can see here, from where the shaft ends, we need to measure 21. Then we are going to show the key. But this key, okay, there's a keyway that I was supposed to show in there here, which is no big deal, could still be shown. So the key is 4 by 21. 4 by 21. So first get 21 because that's where the key starts. The key starts at 21. Then get 21 from the length of the key. And then this 4 should be the perfect one. So this is 4. We're just going to turn it aside. So let's see here. How did I move 21? 21 started here, right? But I'm starting at the wrong place even. So 21 starts here and here. This 21 is going to take it up because it needs to show on the keyway. So on this keyway, 2 is showing the, so that means it's securing the gear and the shaft. That's the purpose of this. So it's going to be 4. So it is 2 millimeters all the way to here. And then another 2 all the way to here. So that means that one line of the shaft will not be visible. When I erase this part as well, now we can close off the key. Which is the that is for key. And on the shaft, we are supposed to be doing, supposed to show this 23 and this radius 2. So here on the shaft, we are supposed to be showing that. So that means from where the 21 ends, and then here plus 2, so 23 plus 2, 25. So I will need to add 2 millimeters this side. This side. So there needs to be a curve there, with curve that goes there. I'm just going to use my stencil for that. Oh, this one does not have 2. Oh my god. Then I have to use the 2 that I will get from here. So I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to try and get 2. Hopefully I will be able to get it. Mm-mm. Hard getting it up. It really is too. Okay. I'm going to put it here again. And then want to be able to put section around my key. It's going to be smaller hatching. So I'm going to start with the two and then come back and half it. Then there is your key that's securing the gear and the shaft together. Then we can now continue drawing the washer, which has over 15. Then I'll just project from this side. I'm projecting the washer. Closing off the washer. And I still need to show a little bit of the shaft here. Then we can now start drawing the last component, which is the nut. I'm just outlining a bit the beginning of my lines just so I can know which lines I'm working with. And then the nut, as you can see, has a width of 13. So 13 is here. So I'm working on this line. This is my 13. This is the point. That's the point. Another point. And another one. Then from here, we need to construct the nut. By now, you know how to construct the nut. Just to refresh your memory. 30 degrees. 30 degrees. So this is the lock nut. It's going to be a bit of work. So there's my first side. Same thing on the other side. Just going to turn. Then we are now focusing on this part, extending it out. This one, it's the same, as you can see. And then from here, we're just extending the other one out. And from there, it's the same. So that means for these outer ones, since they are the same, that means they have the same center. So I can just go ahead and draw my arcs. Then for the other bigger one, there it is. Then 60 degrees, it's one side. There's a knot. And then for my threads and my chop, I had already projected from this side, and this is where it's going to end. So for the internal threads, I only need one side. I only need one side. Okay. Then with that one side that I have, I'm just gonna use 45 degrees. I'm just going to transfer it to the other side. Then 45 degrees again. Then I have the shaft, I can outline it. Then I can just bring in those threads from the outside all the way here. Same thing here. Then this should be our section A. This is the assembly part. I hope I was able to assist you with this. We'll zoom out just a little, but this is the full drawing, the full section. Now front view, then the left view with the cutting plane indicated. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.